Recently, there are a lot of news about the TikTok, who's gonna buy it, right? Like Oracle even joined, and the bigger ones are Microsoft and Walmart, right? It's a very recent buyer competitor, and the latest news, like on Friday, last Friday, is saying these two company, Walmart and Microsoft, they will both buying together TikTok, and they will seal the deal in 48 hours. It also make Microsoft stock goes up a little bit. Actually, not quite a bit, right? In last week in the stock market. But in my opinion, I mean, the destination of or destiny of TikTok is actually sealed. Why do I say that? Actually, this is actually validated by the news just came out, right? The New York Times. New York Times is saying Beijing just released a hurdle. I wouldn't call it a hurdle. I would call it a ban. It's a ban basically. The Chinese government won't allow TikTok to be sold. It's not just as you can see, no company in China can, no companies actually can make their own decisions. Their destiny, their fate is controlled by the government, right? So they have no freedom. Even they are willing to sell, it's not at their choice. So the New York Times has said, right, China on Friday updated its export control rule to cover a variety of technologies it deemed sensitive. Blah 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 blah. Right. So basically, it's just some regulation, kind of like a law to forbid ByteDance, the parent company of TikTok, right, to make the deal. Uh, why I was not surprised is that if you look at the Huawei, the company Huawei, right, what happened to it, right? It's gonna be the same. Uh, uh, as the CEO of of ByteDance, Yiming, Zhang Yiming, who is the CEO of the ByteDance, he pretty much want to sell, right? I mean, at least I. I mean, he wanted to sell at the bottom of his heart, right? He still want to make money, right? After all, it's business. But uh, right now, currently, it's the politics or the fight between China and the U.S., right? So it's pretty obvious. The destination, the fate of TikTok is not at the hand of Zhang Yiming himself, right? So it's not at the CEO. Not the CEO can control, right? It's so if we step back, look at it, why I think TikTok's destiny is sealed is because that it's not going to happen, right? I mean, first, China is not willing to bow, and here the side at the U.S. government is not gonna like make uh, any compromise, right? So both sides won't make any compromise, and I think maybe Chinese government is trying to see if they can hold on, like the TikTok company is trying to sue the U.S. government, right, sue Trump, and try to see if they can hold this and prolong to delay the whatever is going on, and like hold on to November until the election, and maybe something happen, like maybe Joe Biden get elected. If Joe Biden get elected, so it might be that the chances might be that if Joe Biden got elected, and maybe the TikTok have some other destiny, but I don't see that coming at all. So what this means, it means a lot actually to the people who a lot of friends here got hired recently by TikTok, because despite the pandemic, like the COVID-19 like going on, and a lot of company bankrupt, right? But TikTok is still the one company that is still hiring a lot. It's hiring like crazy. A lot of from what I know, like it's sending out a lot of offer even to new graduate, not just to experience the industry people, like also to new graduates, and their compensation, their offer package is pretty high. Some number I know is like the base salary is someone I know like say got like a 4 or 5 years experience. One friend I know who got laid off from Uber, and only has like a 4 or 5 year experience. Got an offer from TikTok, and the base salary is more than 220,000, 220K. That's a lot, right? Just the base, and also plus the stock is together is way more than 300K, 300,000. That's one example. So these guys just got hired. I recently TikTok hired a lot of people in the Bay Area. What's gonna happen to them? Let's look at Huawei for example, right? What happened to Huawei when U.S. government start to ban a lot of bans, right? It's continuously banning different area, right? And from what I know in Seattle area, right, the Huawei's Seattle Bellevue office, they start laying off people without too many compensation, right? There's some company like Airbnb, they give out very pretty decent surveillance package, right? But I think Huawei is not doing that, and pretty much things will happen like that. What I know is I had a friend in working in Huawei and got laid off, and during the crisis, and it's pretty sudden. It's just suddenly one day HR come to the office and you got news, you have to go, like that. So I assume things will happen to same to TikTok. If you just got hired by TikTok, you probably will be looking at other opportunity. That's my advice. Yeah, because like I said, right, TikTok's destiny is sealed. It's it's gonna China is gonna forbid it to sell. So the deal won't happen, and U.S. government will eventually ban. I think the deadline is September 15, right? So despite the news that Oracle, Microsoft, they might want to buy it, right? There are a lot of offer going on, and maybe there's back and forth, but it's pretty obvious. Chinese government. You can go through this article by New York Times, right? But it gives a lot of details regarding the regulation or the control. But pretty much it all is saying is that it's gonna stop the deal, right? Kill the deal, and then pretty much the U.S. government gonna. U.S. government is, I think, is just gonna ban TikTok in the United States. So that's pretty much it. And if that happens, why do you need a branch office in Bay Area, right? I mean, I think Bay Area had a lot of different engineer or sales or different people or different position offering people there. I think that branch office eventually gonna be gone. So people at that branch office probably need to worry about your future. So that's my advice. Yeah. Okay, so that's it for today.